So now I check live video, my first live on my channel, on my new channel. Так.
Just saying the most with the least means just
Cool. So live. Okay, so it's my first live video on the new channel. I have before August 15 I have a different channel. It was hacked and deleted, so now I make a new one. Так, let's try. Okay, hello everybody. So today I test stream, and I want to talk about my old sketchbook. It's like 2013 when I was first time in China. I was in Shanghai. So and I was kind of, it was a culture shock for me, and I was very excited and surprised about everything, and so I make a sketchbook just to draw every stuff I can see around, you know, like, I don't know, like some food here, cars, motorcycles, people. And this time I was exercise my left hand. I was often training my left hand and draw a lot urban sketch outdoors by left hand. So, and also this sketchbook I made totally my left hand, which is like not dominant, kind of. So I've been like, first time I decided to train my left hand, I was thinking to change to my not dominant hand, because I think it will be like more interesting, like kind of more creative to change for left, because, you know, it's like left hand is connected directly with the right brain hemisphere, and it kind of, it's really, it feels very different than when you draw right hand. It's sort of more satisfying when you draw with left hand. It's like you feel more, no, I feel kind of subjectively, right? I feel more like in the flow, like no criticizing, no worries much. But in other hand, because it's no dominant hand, and it's like you all the time you have this feeling like you can just switch back to right hand and you will draw much faster. You will draw much faster with like less effort. So it's like very exhausting when you draw with no dominant hand. It's like you need more concentrate and you need to kind of fight your habit to use other hand, because it's really like, you know, temptation to stop and change hands. It's just, come on, I draw this picture like 3 times slower than I will do it with my right hand. Yeah, so I've been like train my left hand from about 2010, and only like 2020 I think I finally give up. I say like, okay, I don't see reason anymore, because I find after all these years trying to improve left hand, I find out it's actually like technique part of work, and like real knowledge, understanding of art, craft, and understanding also of your idea, like what do you want to draw. You have this image in your head. It's actually most important, and it's far more important than which hand you use or which tool you use. Like you can use your leg or nose and anything. It's just actually it's about idea and technology. So that's why I'm back to my right hand, and now it's just probably it's been like just interesting practice, you know, like some unusual experience, and maybe somehow change my brain, you know, like when you do something usually you never do, and like is this give you totally different life experience. Like I was also use left hand for brush tools and for writing. And it's interesting, you know, when you switch hand from drawing with the right hand and you switch and start to draw left hand, it's like I can catch this moment how perception change. It's like, you know, like this special effects in the Matrix movie has like this like, and change like little like a how to say, like space geometry of space, little change like this, like boing, and little everything like little shifted, just because you change kind of your active hemisphere probably. I don't know, but it's really different. It's very interesting thing. Maybe I will later again, I will back to my left hand, maybe. It's very intense, and when you do it like 10 years and you doesn't see like some practical outcome, it's like you feel like just like, why I waste so much my time for this thing. But still, actually, this experience is not disappear. If I will try to draw my left hand, I will feel like I was stopped drawing with left hand maybe like 1 week. So I still all my previous practice still inside my memory, my muscle memory, kind of brain memory, still have this previous experience, previous training till here. It's very interesting. Yeah, so you can see in Sketchbook here is just a lot of random thing. Just because everything was for me very interesting. I was like, this motorcycle is of worker of hotel, like he is local Shanghai people, and like I just asked, like, can I draw your motorcycle? Just draw, look, all these different details, because I'm from South Russia, and I never saw so much motorcycles, like scooters and these electrical motorcycles, and I don't know, it's like only maybe for teenagers. When you in the summer you take this motorcycle, go to river not far from home, but usually everybody use cars, because in the winter it's cold, or if it's rain, it's more car is more convenient. But in a city like Shanghai, it's obviously it's like motorcycle is more quick, and it help city traffic. So here is a view from hotel where I've been in artist residency. It was Swatch Art Piece Hotel, and from kitchen you can see Pudong River. So it's like you can see Pudong, not Pudong River, like Huangpu River. I forgot already everything. Yeah, so it's like you can see Pudong district, Pudong side of Shanghai, and this like very new with skyscrapers, all these things, and you can see Huangpu River with all these different boats, like they have like tourist boats and a lot of cargo boats with anything on them. Sometimes like very big boats, like they like barely can go inside, barely can turn inside this river. So it's very fascinating. Like I was like I have lunch, and after I go to wash dishes or like cook some scrambled egg and watch this fantastic view. It's like in the city center. It's amazing. Here is some like historical renovated area in Shanghai, and so I was sketched also in my sketchbook here. Forgot name of this area. Need to refresh all this, and all these small situations. It's like this man. It's parking security. I think it was like scooter parking. And here this man, he sells some like I think like sweet potato or like fish bowl. So it's just very funny how he was sitting there. Maybe he sleep or not. So sometimes you can find people sleep in very unexpected poses. You can sleep even sitting on motorcycle on the parking. So also I was very impressed, and it was very funny like to see how many different way a bicycle and motorcycle can be used. So it can be like for gas delivery, for water, for like house transportation, like if somebody moving from house to house, or recycle or anything. Like I have my good friend, she's writer from France, and she like have a blog about Shanghai. She also says what is amazing about Shanghai, it's you never know what you will see. You never know, you know every day you will have something will surprise you, you like something you never expect, and you can live in Shanghai like 5 year, 10 year, and still this rule is work. At least one thing every day will blow your mind. It's just like, what is that? You know? So I'm very happy and very lucky I've been in Shanghai, and it was my first time in Asia, because I think it's very, very interesting place. So yeah, something like this. I saw other time I was also see men also sit on a scooter kind of on this electric bike, and he have cage in front of him, so it's like he sits and drive motorcycle and he looks through cage bars kind of. It's insane. This man, it's a motorcycle taxi. So it's like if you go out of metro station in the city center, it's often you can find them. So it's like he will give you a helmet and also this one, and you can sit with him like cheaper than taxi. This man is just chilling. It's just also I have no idea how it's possible to relax on this kind of place. Yeah, so this thing it's how to say, like sugar, like a sugar bamboo, sugar cane, something like that. Sugar cane, I think it's called. So it's like here they have this machine, put this bamboo inside and kind of press it and make a juice. So here can put in the cups, or they can cut and give you on a package, something like that. So here another snacks on a sale on motorcycle. So I like also this, you know, like kind of feel myself like scientist, like I don't know, like explorer, you know, like you go somewhere and you try to make gather all this data, like of different elements or different species or different events. So you make this like data library of your own research. Here it is with my friend from New York, and his student, he teach her American English, and she invite us go to Chinese like a river village near Shanghai. Very interesting place. I make series of sketches there and meet calligraphy professor from China University. It's very interesting. Alexei Alexin, maybe. He will be in his exhibition and you'll remember так. So here kind of usual bus, and this it's on the other side from our hotel. It's very famous, also a very big hotel called Peace Hotel, and here I saw these workers washing windows. Another man, it's like I don't know how to translate in English. It's kind of drogenic, we call. No, kind of security too. So like it's just like from his seat near market, traditional market, and like probably he was nap after lunch. So I was in Shanghai for 6 months, and I kind of catch this all seasons from winter to summer. So here again we can see this thing with sugar cane. So you see like she moving this this wheel and press bamboo here, and from other hole come juice. This like security car which is driven on or no, maybe not secure, maybe it's like cleaners. Yeah, I think it's cleaners, people on a white van on a Bund. It's very long, so I need some car or motorcycle to drive. Here we was on a trip from Shanghai, and it's crazy. We was driving bus through very long bridge, and this bridge I even forgot how many kilometers, but it's like was on crossing this bridge about hour with something, so longer than 1 hour. I will check later like how it's called, but it's fantastic. You look, you see this horizon line, and the bridge go like to horizon. You can see this bridge go to the horizon on the sky. Yeah, here I try to capture it. So it's like this bridge go here and the horizon. Так. Here I was with a friend in hotel, and he was pray. So it's interesting to draw. Here is just some children play in Shanghai, play baseball. Also this different kind of motorcycles. Here is a fast train. I was going from Shanghai to Hangzhou. Yeah, Shanghai, Hangzhou. Then I was draw the sketch, and many passengers from behind, they just gather and start to look in what I'm doing. I'm very nervous. Here some people from window, just some tourists. And these different boats, I was looking on the river. So most of them it's just like I make many photo and after draw. Just again like for left hand training and also for more research. Because like when you draw, you can, it helps you to see more clear, to study all these small details, just to be more on knowledge with this. Here again I see. This thing for cleaning lady with the water generator, I think. So this one I find very interesting. It's like little girl sit on a scooter and she play with her this also you can see a lot like this, which looks scary, but it's a lot in Shanghai like that. I saw like I seen like 5 people on one scooter like this. It's like whole family, you know, like husband, wife, and 3 children. And there's someone chilling, reading book. Also, most of the sketches I put in my art book about Shanghai. You can find it in the link on my store on a blurb, so you can order my art book. In this art book you can find all urban sketches of Shanghai with some notes and this scribbles from sketchbook. There's some tourist girl. Here's some man sell pirate CD with music. So like CD, jazz and clap music. And a lot of people play some games like cards or like a Chinese chess. And when I was like wandering in all these like small yards and lanes, I often can see people play illegally, like for money, and they're very nervous. They're like kind of, what are you doing? Why you look here? Why you look at me? Sometimes this is like on it was on main street, not main but very close, so they play without money openly, so if you walk near you can stop to watch. A lot of people, they just stop and enjoy game, you know, just looking like, whoa, interesting, like I want to support this guy, or they just look like how good you play or not. Very interesting. So it's kind of what I like also Shanghai. You have this kind of atmosphere of neighborhood. Like people, like if I draw, people will stop by and look how I draw. Maybe will talk with me about drawing. Maybe they will tell them like they also like to draw, or they will show you their drawings or calligraphy. And this is amazing. I find it's like very kind of friendly and warm atmosphere. So, and I was like in Shanghai in like 6 months. I kind of almost every day, almost quite every day I was walking outside, just walk on the streets and draw. So like, you know, like 10 an hour, 12 hour on the streets. So I walk somewhere, I looking around, I see what is interesting for me, so I can draw today or next day, and then I will choose place which I want to draw today, and I will spend like a couple hours for drawing in this place. Here it was my first attempts to study Chinese, and I was just make like Russian transcriptions, like writing like Russia phonetics for Chinese words, like Sinkula, Vomilula. So funny. Yeah, and then I realized it's not smart. Like you better just study properly, study like proper phonetics, and use study books with this, because Russia phonetics is just very cannot match. Sometimes you're very confused how to spell it right. You cannot show intonations and stuff like that. So a lot of sound just start to confuse. So then I was studying Chinese with pinyin. So I have kind of a lot of struggle with Chinese language, because I was studying like pinyin in China, and then I was go to Hong Kong, and then everybody speak Cantonese. So, and because I'm foreigner, they prefer speak English with me. So it's kind of little became rusty with my Chinese. Yeah, so here see family. And then from Hong Kong I go to Taiwan. And in Taiwan people also speak Mandarin, but don't use pinyin. They use Popomofo, I forgot. So it's like different system, different phonetic system. Actually I find Taiwanese system most convenient, because instead of using American characters, like American phonetic symbols for Chinese characters, they have special characters of special phonetic characters. It's like Pupomofo, kind of, in Taiwan, so it's more easy to remember. And here, so it's like recycle on a bicycle. Here's some truck. So this man is like a fisherman. And he was I cannot say it's like he was catching fish. Actually, he was catch some weird creature from river. It was like I don't know, like a crab insect. It's like I never saw anything like this. This looks so insane, so scary. Because usually, I was walking the city and see like, why is this fisherman try to catch something in this dirty river like a brown gray color, it's like look like poison there inside. And then one day I see what they catch there, and it's like some like a crab, spider, insect mix, some like creature mutant. I was like, oh my god. So probably they will dry and make some medicine from them. So here I was in the market and I see this also a horrible picture. Some like man, he have like begging money, and with this karaoke system, and he was like leaning on the ground, and like it's not clean. It was like very dirty, and it was leaning there and singing song to have some coins. So it's like, oh my, it's like a Kinky Duke movie. Oh, so sad. So here you see, like I tell you before, man just sleep on his bicycle. I don't know, dreaming. Here he from other angle. And this boy was Chinese flag. Or like this, like illegal shop on a bicycle, so they can like take this bicycle, stop somewhere on downtown, where is rent crazy expensive, but she can stop there, sell, and when she will hear like somebody say like police, or like she will see other people like this will move on the street and say like behind us police, kind of want to catch them or stuff like that. I don't know, because usually police see them but do nothing, but sometimes they tell them like you should to leave, and they start to moving out. This one, like beverage shop on a wheel. Here is a very crazy thing. I first time see this, is so scary, and it's like it looks like a bomb. You have this thing like you have a lot of pressures there. It's just same. It's just a man. He don't have a place for sell popcorn. He just illegally stops this thing there on the street and start to cooking and sell popcorn. Here is some children. they always come to my exhibition. I have very interesting exhibition in Shanghai vegetable market. It's kind of not vegetable, it's like have everything there. It's a very crazy place. I will find video and also later post it. It was a very interesting exhibition, and we have many conversations with local people, you know, just like foreign artists who come to Shanghai and draw their streets, their usual life, show them like how interesting it can be if you look at from different point, from different angle, like from like me, I'm like kind of traveler or like foreigner, I don't know. And you, even if you're local people, you also can kind of imagine like you are traveler, right? You can just say yourself like, oh my god, actually this place is so unusual. So here it's in the morning people do exercise or dancing, doing kind of tai chi thing, kung fu, and I can see these groups of women doing this dance, like this time it was fan, sometimes they dancing with the swords, like a blades. Very interesting, very fantastic, like, you know, like choreography, like 20 people, 15 people, 30 people every morning maybe like from 6 morning. So again, it's Shanghai, it's so interesting. It's like morning life is absolutely different from night life or from day life. In the day it's very busy, it's a lot of tourists there in the center, and all this taxi, busy people, workers, entrepreneurs and all stuff. And in the morning it's very quiet, very slow, and you can see people walking on the parks, doing their morning exercise. It's so amazing. I very enjoy. So it's there in Shanghai. I find this pleasure from wake up very early and look city before sunrise, you know, like before people will go out to their work, before even they wake up, and you see how all these people start to move, start to go out from their house, from their apartments, and streets start to fill in with people, with movement, with this action kind of, you know. And first this early people, it's people in China, in Shanghai, it's people who go to do exercise. Mostly it's old people, so they go to park and practice their kung fu, tai chi. So here, transporting refrigerator. It's okay, just refrigerator on motorcycle. So here is I was in Pudong actually, so imagine like also it's like very big new street with all skyscrapers, and then it's chair, and man make haircut on the chair. And here something with vegetable. Again, modern city. And you see this kind of it's look like, I don't know, it's like and this. Here I draw some like set with the food. Probably I should draw more food. In China and Taiwan, in Hong Kong, people very like food. So if I draw food, I will be famous. And here, very funny. I was go with my friend in Shanghai. She said like, let's go to park, city park, in a Sunday. So okay, let's go. So we go to Shanghai Park. It's like very big park, very popular. And forget this thing. It's like in China, if something popular and if something it's like a vacation day or weekend, so everybody will go there. So this how it was in the park. It's literally was like this. It's just you have huge crowd, you know, like in a rush hour in the subway. It's like all like park like that. Not all, but you know, like half of park was like that. If you have like this road, all road is full of people, and you see all these people around you. Heads. It's just insane. Here is photographers. They make like a photo wedding couples. So it's like have some also popular spots for wedding photos, and you can see all this like bride on a red dress. But I don't want to draw bride. I find photographers very funny. Here again, some men cooking sausages. So again, remind these sketches I have in my art book. You have a link below. You can see my art books on the blurb shop, and there have Shanghai art book, very amazing, my favorite art book. So there have like urban sketches, different streets, some notes, and these drawings from sketchbook. So and this sketchbook I made for training my left hand and gather data about Shanghai, just to research, you know, to try see all these elements, all these details. Because for me, now it's kind of more usual, normal thing. But then it was like crazy dream. I look at these things, all of this. It looks different. It looks like something I never seen before. Like you watch movie, sci-fi movie, for example, or fantasy movie, and yeah, you can see like cars or this equipments or dresses in the movie. You understand what it's about. You understand this like policemen, this soldiers, this like service people, office workers, but everything looked different. All design looked different, and this like I was here in Shanghai, and I was like inside this movie, inside some another universe. I feel like, I felt like astronaut. Here's this birds. Somebody was make handmade like DIY sausage, put on their window, and birds eat this sausage. And again, so all this kind of men with this thing, it's just you see them just on the street. So you walking on the street and you see some guy make popcorn, other guy make key, other sell CD, other man like, I don't know, like make massage. I only actually I was in a market where it was like vegetable, meat, fish, groceries, what else, haircut on same market, and even dentist. It's so crazy. I was like, what? Here you look like haircut, dentist, goods for clean house, what else, like like lamps and batteries and stuff like that. It's like everything in one place, just a mix of everything. It's like an airport car. This is very funny, it's like a broken wall and you can see house. Children look like a gang and they have this like penoplast. This some like from flea market, all these different things. And the men make sausages, barbecue stuff. This was my friends Huanpu divers. They made like a performance on a big like a philharmonic. So they have like a big orchestra. Very cool. It's like international orchestra. And here also from a flea market, and the people play cards on the flea market. Here I did like photo when I was go to airplane, and this one my favorite. It's like woman sell shoes, and it's look like this. This huge mess with shoes, and this lady sleeping. Like top. It's like ocean of shoes. Like wave of shoes on the beach, and like jumping in there. One I did also, you can find video. I have video time lapse on my YouTube channel. You can see how I draw with left hand and draw this man. Also this small shop on a flea market. And this flea market probably is already close. Park. And this mail office. All these boxes. And then confuse inside. It's me in a Swatch Art Piece hotel in my studio. I'm very happy because I have like this huge studio. I got borrow canvas frames from my friend, other artists. Like I have lights, I have frames, I have a lot of space. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. The Swatch Piece hotel is insane. Yeah, they changed my life. You know, I was first time in Asia, first time in China, and I first time have like living in such big megapolis in the downtown and have all these conditions, studio and stuff. So it's me drawing. That's funny. And this actually it's from Macau. I don't know what I put here. Yeah, so thank you for watching. It was like some first stream, first live video on this channel, sketchbook tutorial or sketchbook tour, Shanghai Sketchbook tour, which I draw with left not dominant hand. And I will make more live video talking about how, drawing techniques. Also will be like I have other sketchbook, more new, with better drawing technique, and I will show you, make tours. Also I think to make some interviews, and so subscribe my YouTube channel, push notification bell button, write some comment, write what do you think, what do you interested in it to see on my channel. And yeah, and check out my art books. Below have links to Blurb, where I have my art books. It's already 5 art books. It's China, Hong Kong, Russia, France, Taiwan, and yeah, kind of 5 art books already. So, and we have Shanghai with urban sketch, and this sketchbook drawings with my like short articles, notes about Shanghai, about some place where I draw. It was amazing time. I really enjoy this time in Shanghai, and this art book about Shanghai, it's a great memory. Like, you know, like great book for tourists. If you've been in Shanghai, it will remind you a lot of Shanghai. And if you've never been, also it's interesting to watch because it's different, you know, like it's sort of documentary, like National Geographic or Discovery, but also it's sort of poetry, because when I draw, it's like I try to show not only construction or form of this thing. I want to show feeling, you know. I want to in my pictures of my urban sketches, I want to give this mood, atmosphere of place. So this art book about Shanghai, it's like capture of time, of this 2013 year. It have all these things which is already changed. It's already different there. It's like it was this tower on Pudun. It was not finished. It was, you can see like huge tower with all these cranes, like, and now it's complete. So you have this historical images of past time of this 2013. Also, I have my what's called merch, my merchandise. You can find on the link below. It's like Society 6. Here I have cups with my prints. Have art prints on a canvas, on a paper. Have postcards. So check out my merch, check out my art books. See you next video. Bye bye.